Now, first of all, I want to say that if you want to celebrate Christmas, or if you don't, that's entirely up to you. That's your prerogative. However, I do not think that it is exactly the goal of Jesus Christ to get you to celebrate Christmas and to celebrate the birth of Him. Now, if you want to do that, I don't see anything wrong with that. I don't see anything wrong with people celebrating Christmas and honoring Christ and putting Christ first and putting the Most High in their hearts on this day. I don't see anything wrong with that at all. It's the consumerism, it's the degeneracy, it's the gluttony, it's the greed, it's the people spending so much money that people are going broke just to buy things they don't need around this time of year. That's what I don't really care for. But if you want to celebrate this day, to celebrate Christ and just to keep Him in your hearts, I don't see anything wrong with that. But it is also, just to be clear, that it's not Jesus' goal to get you to celebrate this day, and it's not really entirely biblically accurate that Jesus' birthday was on December 25th. Now, according to the Bible, I think it's probably more accurate to say that He would be born sometime in the spring, which kind of makes sense to me anyway, because the springtime, I don't get why the new year, quote unquote, the calendar new year is in the dead of winter. I mean, 2025 is just days away. And man, I can't believe, like, this is the new year when everything is cold and wet and everything is just not alive. This is when the new year is going to start. All right, well, if that's the way the world is going to be on the calendar year, then so be it. But I don't really have any quarrels with people celebrating this kind of stuff to begin with anyway. The only thing that I just don't like is the drunkenness, the degeneracy, and all the sin that happens. I've become disgusted with the sin. I've become disgusted with the lack of discipline and responsibility. I'm still working. I'm still here. I'm still doing what I need to do. I'm still participating and making sacrifices and things in my life where, like, for example, right now, I'm doing a fast. I'm participating in a 72-hour fast right now, and I'm at about the 48-hour mark. And so a lot of things that are happening right now are really shifting in regard to the mentality. The challenge is not necessarily going through the fast at this point. The biggest challenge is just staying mindful and doing what I need to be doing and staying focused, because you can get a little delirious sometimes during these fasts. At least I do, because there's a certain kind of proclivity that you have to stay settled and to not move around a lot when you fast. And anyway, it just kind of gets a little fatiguing at times, but you just got to make sure you stay hydrated and everything like that, and you'll be all right. And it kind of comes in waves too. But one of the things that I'm focusing on right now during this fast is maintaining a certain kind of level-headedness and approaching everything with a very calm, cool, collected head. And I think that that's been panning out for the best. And I wanted to make this video not to bash anybody that's celebrating Christmas, but to just really ask yourself, why are you celebrating, and what exactly is the goal that Jesus had to be here and to send to us and to give us? What was the task that he had for us? What is our task given to us by the Most High God? Because Jesus' goal was not necessarily to celebrate Christmas and have us celebrate Christmas. Think about Matthew 10:1. He says unto the apostles that they are to go out and cast out demons and to heal all manners of sickness and illness and disease, right? So to me, I think we just need to reorient our attention to what exactly are we supposed to be doing day in and day out. Now, I choose to celebrate Christ every single day, so I don't necessarily celebrate Christmas anymore. And again, I don't see anything wrong with you if you want to celebrate Christmas to just, celebrate Christ and him being born. I guess that's fine. Like, I don't see anything necessarily wrong with that, but to me, this is not like a holiday. And I know that there are people that will say, the kind of like fanatics on one side will say, well, we have to celebrate Christmas because it's the most important time of the year. It's the season to get together. And then we have the other side where people will say, oh, Christmas is satanic. It's a pagan holiday. And it's like, well, yeah, it is a pagan holiday, but you can still make it your own. Like, there's no law that says that you can't make this pagan holiday into something that is Christ-like. I don't see anything wrong with that. And people are also saying, oh, we can finally say Merry Christmas again now that Trump's in office, and we don't have to say Happy Holidays anymore. It's like, well, who says you have to say one or the other? Who says you have to say Merry Christmas or Happy Holidays? I just say praise Jesus. I said that yesterday at the gym. There was somebody I saw that I went to church with for a few months there for a while. I was trying to attend a non-denominational church, and I actually saw them at the gym, and they were telling me Merry Christmas, and I decided to just say, I said Merry Christmas, praise Jesus. And they kind of looked at me kind of funny, and I just thought, I praise Jesus, and I don't see anything wrong with that. And I don't see why people misunderstand this so much. I don't see how people forget to give themselves the gift of love this time of year. I can see it. I can see how, but I also don't understand it to some degree because, people talk about the spirit of joy and the spirit of love and the spirit of giving this time of year, but they give to everybody but themselves, it seems like. Give yourself some grace this time of year. Give yourself some understanding. Give yourself some compassion and be who you are. When I said praise Jesus, like Merry Christmas, I praise Jesus. That's just me being me. I'm not trying to start a trend or anything. That's just me being me. And I kind of felt as if they took it to be that. These people that I used to go to church with, and that was years ago. I haven't gone to church for 2 years now, nearly. Because when I was first coming to Christ, nearly 3 years ago to the day, I was somebody that I wanted to find a church. I wanted to find a group because I knew that there was an importance to companionship and to congregate with people that are like-minded. I knew the importance of that. But what I failed to understand was that so many people that are claiming to be Christian are still caught up in the world. And they're celebrating Christmas for the wrong reasons, in my opinion. They're not putting Christ at the center of this day. They're putting gifts, they're putting food, they're putting wine and beer and alcohol and smoking. I've seen that in people as well. Like, it's just a day of degeneracy for so many people. It's a day of consumerism, and even for a lot of Christians out there. And so if you're somebody that follows Christ, and I say I follow Christ, I say I'm not a Christian, I say I follow Christ. If you are somebody that follows Christ and you want to celebrate Christmas, go ahead. Like, I'm not going to stop you, but I'm going to keep working, and I'm going to keep staying unstoppable in this time because I have no other choice. I have no other choice right now because I know that I'm sent here to one day really, it's not even one day. it's like this continual progress of perfection. I'm not going to ever be perfect one day, but I'm going to continuously strive for perfection. I'm not going to ever be perfect in sinlessness, right? But I will be perfect, and I am perfect in my heart's intentions, and that's the best thing that I can do at this point in time. So I hope this video resonated with some people out there. And if you are looking for like a community where you have similar mindsets as this, you know, you're on a similar level, because if you're watching this video, you're probably on some kind of similar level of understanding and vibration. If you are on that kind of level, check out the Regal Change Academy, where we're actually doing a Bible study tonight, because the party don't stop. We don't stop worshiping Christ, and we don't stop worshiping just because it's Christmas. We don't stop, you know, just because. And, you know, we're going to continue forward no matter what. And if you want to join, we have the Regal Change Academy. The free Discord is available, as well as the paid community. The paid community is where the Bible studies, the weekly congregations are, and a bunch of other different kinds of resources and classes available. And so if you want to join that, check that out in the link below. I want to appreciate everybody tuning in, and everybody moving from YouTube over to X and Rumble and Instagram recently. I appreciate you guys' extra support. And with all that being said, peace be with you all. Till next time.